President Biden about to celebrate the one-year anniversary of the Inflation Reduction Act as Americans are struggling to keep up with rising costs of living. Since Biden took office, overall consumer prices have spiked over 15%. Core consumer prices, that's without food and energy, up about 14%. Grocery prices, watch out, a whopping 19.7% increase. Joining us now, mother of three and nonprofit housing site manager Caitlin Singleton, Boston resident Jan Wallace, and mother of three and professor Amie Bowman. Welcome to all of you. Thanks for being with us. Caitlin, I want to start with you. You're in Wisconsin, just outside of Madison, I think. You got some kids in tow. Both you and your husband work. Your wages have gone up over the past couple of years, but prices have gone up more. You've got kind of an interesting philosophy to deal with that. Tell us how you're trying to manage that situation.
Sure. One rule we have, or that I have, that I've had for the last few years is whenever I'm at the grocery store or any store buying just even basic necessities, if it's not on sale and there's not a coupon, we're not buying it till another week.
Jan, I'm curious, given that you're a mostly retired individual as well, if that echoes similar sentiments to you, Jan, when you think about some of the high inflation, but an income that is relatively fixed.
Yes, I have a relatively fixed income. I work 1 day a week, sometimes two. Where I'm feeling the pinch the most, I mean, obviously it's food. And possibly transportation at times. But things like cleaning supplies and non-prescription drugstore items, soap, shampoo, things like that are becoming exorbitant for me. I mean, I actually washed my hair in Dove liquid, you know, dishwashing soap for a couple of weeks because I simply couldn't afford the shampoo. But, you know, we make do. I mean, inflation erodes your buying power, so
yeah,
it's across the board.
And that's the thing. People do make do with this lower standard. I want to come to you, Amie Bowman, because you're a mother of three, and you've had to make some tough decisions. You're also a professor. You know, you guys had plans to do things a certain way. Now everything's being flipped on its head. Tell me about that.
Well, inflation doesn't happen in a vacuum. So when you make plans a couple of years out, you're making plans based on the economy that you're dealing with. And all of us are in a situation where goods and services are costing $700 to $800 a month more today than they were in 2020. So kids grow up. Kids that were in high school before are in college now. And the margins that you had to meet those bills and do those things, those margins now are all gone. They've evaporated. So you either have to take on additional work or you have to find another job that pays higher. Yeah. And those things are increasingly difficult in today's economy.
Yes, and Caitlin, let me pick up on that with you because you talk about your margin eroding, not having money available. One of the stories we follow all the time is growing credit card debt, people dipping into their savings, their retirement savings. Caitlin, is that your situation? Are you borrowing more to get by?
Yeah, these last, especially this year, last year, we definitely have been using our rainy day funds and dipping into savings, using credit cards at the grocery store. And I remember a few years ago, I never used my credit cards at the grocery store, but some weeks that's just how we make do.
It's so sad to hear these stories, Jan, and I think one of the big stories that stood out to me is the shampoo one that you were describing to us as well, and using some Dove soap. I'm curious if you think about instead of some of the name brands, are you looking at some of those generic brand items as well? I think some people on Wall Street call it trading down, but on Main Street it's just looking for a cheaper alternative that maybe just isn't that brand name. Has that been helpful or something that you are scouting out?
Well, what I've recently started doing after the Dove soap fiasco, I started going to the dollar stores and trying to pick up items that I can use from there. And it's helped, but it doesn't solve all the problems, or it doesn't replace all the things that I think I need in the household.
Yeah. Amie, I want to come to you because you mentioned that you took out some student loans, that having to pay those student loans back after the moratorium is definitely going to put some strain on your finances. It's something that you want to do, but in some ways, the pandemic actually hurt you because of the rates. Just explain to me briefly what that's all about.
Sure. So for students that started classes in 2016, 2017, 2018, and then they graduated, the way that student loans were explained were that you have to start paying them back 6 months after you graduate, and at that point in time, you lock in your interest rate for your student loan. And so the interest rates back then were, 3%, maybe 4%, depending on the year. Well, we had the student loan freeze, which great, you don't have to make payments, but you also couldn't lock in your loan rates.
Wow.
So by the time the loan rates come due now, instead of having a 3.5%, 4% loan, you now have a 6.5% loan, 7% loan. And those payments are completely different.
Right.
Yeah, they are.
At 3.5%. You're having the same issues with housing prices. The housing prices are going crazy. And even if you have a fixed rate loan, which fantastic, that's awesome, but real estate evaluations are going up so high that fixed rate loans, your payments are going up $200, $300 a month because of real estate taxes.
Caitlin, Jan, Amie, we are so grateful for you sharing your perspective. There's the headlines we read, and then there's the real cost of living in this economy. We appreciate you talking about what you're going through. Thanks for being with us.
Absolutely.
Thank you.